I just felt like ZTE was the right move at this point of my career. I mean, the fans and the coach and guys like Moha and Godward, they make it easy for me to come back. But I wanted to go somewhere where the coach, me and the coach had a good relationship. I knew everything for the most part because I'm coming basically in the middle of the season. We played almost 10 games already, so I didn't want to be too far behind going somewhere, trying to learn a little bit of a new language and learn a new city and everything. So this kind of happened. It was almost like a match made because the timing was perfect. With me getting back from my injury and them needing another player, so it made sense on a lot of different levels. Well, it's honestly been like a year since my hand has felt how it feels now. But I got the surgery in June, and I couldn't do anything. They told me not to run, not to do anything for the first 4 weeks, first month. So I couldn't do anything. I started doing like sit-ups and like squats and things like that just to stay active, so I wasn't just sitting on my butt all day. But after I got the stitches out and the screw out, I started to pick up my activity. Started with jogging. Then I started to see how much I could weight lift, and I'm still not where I want to be yet, but I'm getting better every week. So, but shooting the ball was the biggest challenge, and I'm still getting back into the rhythm. So I've only been shooting the ball for like a month after not shooting the ball for 6 months and shooting different for 6 months prior to that. So it's been a big adjustment. I think it's more mental than anything. I'm trying not to think about it a lot, but I coach, be patient, take your time. It'll come, because he sees I know the team needs me, and I want to get out there and just do everything right away. He's like, it's a long season, it's not a sprint, it's a long race. So just me being patient, and now things will get back to normal soon. Yeah, this past season, it was probably I was down a lot, after the injury, and then I couldn't travel with the team. And in practice, I'm just lifting weights and running, so I didn't touch a ball for a lot of last season. Then I went to Bratislava, and I felt good. The first couple months, not much pain in my hand, but in the playoffs, I re-injured it, and after that, I just couldn't play at all. So that was tough on me, sitting out the playoffs. Didn't get to play, and we won the championship, so that was tough, but I had to do what was best for me. And yeah, last year it took a toll on me, but it's behind, it's in the past, I'm ready to move forward. Yeah, it was nice. It still feels a little different just because the team we had before, we were so close. Almost every day we were doing something as a team. At least 4 or 5 guys were doing something as a team. So it was it's been a little adjustment trying to get used to new faces and learning new names. But I mean, everybody has a good attitude. Everybody's willing to help me. I'm willing to help guys. So I think everything will be good. When I first got to Zalakerámia, I was nervous about if I remembered all the streets and where to go, but as soon as I got on the road and started driving, it happened just like that.
Return and see this.
It felt really good. It almost reminded me of like the last home game we played when they did the big celebration for Gatsby, and it was just like, these people really appreciate you, and they show it every day. Like today, I'm walking, and kids are, "Hey, James," and kids stop me on the street and ask for photos, and they open their phone, and I'm on the background of their phone. So it's almost like a dream at times, but then you just, I appreciate all the fans. I appreciate the support from everybody we get here in the city. It means a lot. It's I was kind of hoping I would get the Capital game just because I knew Falco was next and I wanted to get my feet wet. And there's always going to be nerves. Not that I'm nervous, but I haven't played basketball in so long. So that part is like, it's kind of almost like I'm putting pressure on myself to do well, but it's my first game back. There's no pressure on me at all. My teammates, they know what I can do. They know what I'm capable of. Tomas as well, he knows what I can do. So I'm not putting too much pressure on this game. Of course we want to win. We're going to do everything we can to win. It's going to be a tough game. Falco's a really good team. But I'm going to treat it like any normal game. And you got to have an even mindset going into the game. And don't get too high, don't get too low. So it'll be fun, and matching up with D, that'll be fun too, just because we spend a lot of time together. He's one of my good friends, and we had a memorable season here before. We stay in touch. I just talked to him yesterday, so I mean and we don't say anything about basketball. So basketball is that's on the back burner for me and D. But when the ball is tipped up, I mean, there's no friends when the ball is tipped. But after those 40 minutes, it's all hugs and smiles. Yeah, that was kind of weird too, just seeing him on the other side for the first time. But it's like I said, it's a normal game. It's not a playoff game. It's a big game, but I mean, it's only one game out of the schedule. So, but it'll be fun matching up against him. He's good. He's been playing really well. He has his team playing really well in FIBA Cup and in domestic league. So, it'll be a nice challenge for us. Vis, yay. So it's like just little words that can make a difference, and people, they really appreciate that. And it's the same like when I'm hearing, and a random kid comes up to me and he speaks English, and it's like, I'm blown away because, a lot of people, most kids, they won't even go to America or anywhere that speaks English. So for them to know it and be confident enough to use it when they see someone who they know speaks English, that's a lot. So I just try to return the favor. And the language isn't that hard. If you just listen and pay attention a little bit, you'll pick up on things really easy.
Sure.
Pizza with cirke, salami, focaccia, shite, paradisum sauce. Yeah, I like húsleves, epeleves, leves. Those are my favorites. I don't know how to say favorite.
Kedvenc.
Kedvenc. Okay, so kedvenc. The greetings, I know, Sia, hello, cha, vislat, siesto, choklom, hagyvágy.
And do you know I love you in Hungarian?
Szeretlek.
Yes.
Yes. And I actually learned that from Instagram.
Oh.
When I see my teammates post pictures with their girlfriend, they're like, szeretlek. Hayra ZTE, KK ZTE, and what else do I know? Zeg, Zalakerámia ZTE KK.